Can you tell me a little bit about your role here at Bidvest?
Okay, my role is, or my title is GM IT. I guess the buck ultimately stops with me for all the IT stuff. We have a team of about 15 or 16 people. They all do all the hard work, and I sit back and try and help them work out what are the right things to be doing, what are the priorities, and help out when needed.
Very good.
But they do all the hard work.
Of course.
I think I always knew that I was technical, and that was where I wanted to go. Did I see myself in the position I'm in now? Looking back, no. I did an engineering degree, came out of that not wanting to be an engineer. Took a couple of sales roles, ended up in a technical marketing role for a multinational computer company. Then ended up running my own business for a little while, small business, and then realised that wasn't the right place for me. I wanted to be back in technology, and ultimately got offered a role in the US, and then spent 3 years in the US running the IT operations for these guys in the US, which was could highly recommend as an opportunity if anyone ever gets offered it, to take that and to experience living and working in another country. They speak English in America, but it's a different culture, and you come back to New Zealand having learnt a whole lot of things, seeing the world in a different way, having a different perspective, and it was hugely beneficial, and I absolutely loved it. After that, came here to Bidvest, where I've been for the last 7 years, and this is a fabulous organisation to work for, growing and vibrant, and a lot of accountability and responsibility pushed out to the people that need to make the decisions, which is where they should be.
What advice would you give to anybody who would be entering the IT industry?
We tend to be technical, we tend to probably be more on the introverted side, and we think about how important it is to have the skills and expertise to do the job. But ultimately, the thing that really makes a big difference in your career is the people skills, the soft skills, those other things that can help you get on with people, and probably the most important one is communication and building relationships with other people, and that will take you a long way in your career.
For anybody that's in the industry currently and is looking to further themselves within the industry, what would you tell them?
Be a lifelong learner. So just because you've finished your formal education, don't let that be the end of your learning. And I don't mean you have to keep going back to university or to technical institute or to night school or to wherever it might be. This is about you taking responsibility to learn new things, and that might be pick an area that's one of your strengths, an area that you're really passionate about, something you really like, maybe related to your job, hopefully related to your role, and read and search the internet and get the books out and go to Amazon and buy them and read a book a month, or even better, a book a week in your area, and within 12 months or 18 months I guarantee you'll be an expert, and people will be coming to you to ask for your advice and your input, and your role and your career will take off.
Do you have any mentorship as you were going through your career?
It's really interesting actually. When I look back on my career, I've never had anyone that I would say was a formal mentor, and yet I know that's one of the things that I'm now starting to do a little bit of mentoring, and I find it hugely satisfying, but I can also see the benefit of being able to do that, and I guess if I had a regret, it would be that I didn't find some strong mentors earlier in my career to help guide me and give me feedback. So no, I didn't have some strong mentors, but I could highly recommend anyone to go looking for one, and if they can find someone, that's going to be a big help.
For somebody who's in a senior position like yourself, how do you find yourself giving back to the people that either work with you or to your own community?
To me, the most important thing in terms of the people that are in my team and that report into me is to help them be the best they can in their role, and to give them the opportunity to grow and to learn and to do whatever is necessary to help that happen. And by doing that, they become better people, better in the organisation, better skills, and help us grow as a business. I guess it was one of those epiphanies you have occasionally, where I'd been looking for something to give back personally, back into the community. My grandmother was a great one at giving back. She did Meals on Wheels, and my father was always active in the community. And about 3 weeks before Christmas, about 3 years ago, the light bulb went off. So we linked up with Plunket, and we save up some money each week, and at the end of the year we go out and we buy a bunch of Christmas presents for over the last couple of years, a couple of hundred kids out in West Auckland, and might take a day off work and go out with Plunket and deliver all the gifts. And to see the look on the children's faces when you hand over the present and say, don't open it until Christmas Day, and it's fantastic. Yeah.